Yo guys, what's going on? Acez here today with another video. In today's video, we're going to be doing a highly requested one here today. Is the Bitcoin farm worth it in my personal opinion? Now, I'm going to be honest, this is kind of a loaded question, but I'll do my best to explain it in the best terms for me personally. Now, some people will say it is absolutely not worth it. It doesn't even pay for fuel. Other people will say it is absolutely 100% worth it. And I'm one of those people. I say the Bitcoin farm is absolutely worth it because there is a lot you can do with Bitcoins. And at the same time, if you're not buying GPUs, it is absolutely worth it. Guys, do me a favor, make sure you drop a like on this video here today and make sure you subscribe to Top of the Hideout. And we'll break down the Bitcoin farm. So, level 1 to construct the Bitcoin farm, you're going to need 5 T-plugs. You're going to need a VPX. You're going to need 10 power cords, 10 power supply units, 15 CPU fans in level 2 Intel Center. We're going to take all the other upgrades and Intel Center out of the equation. The 15 CPU fans, we'll call it 150K on a really good day, but probably between 150 to 300. Then you have the 10 power supply units, we'll call that 500K. Power cords, once again, 500K. The VPX is probably 100, and the T-plugs, maybe 50K. So, you're spending a good bit. If you really want to break it down, we're spending probably a little over $1 million. 1.5, but you shouldn't be spending over 2 million. And the Bitcoin farm level 1 will allow you to hold 10 GPUs. As you guys can see on screen, I literally only have 3 GPUs in here. That is because I am not going to buy GPUs. I could have bought GPUs at 180K. I just simply didn't because I had other focuses, and my other focus was getting thick items cases before those go up millions and millions and millions in price. So, with that being said, let's take a look at Bitcoin Farm Level 2. You need 15 CPU fans, 10 more power supply units. You need 15 circuit boards, 5 relays, and then 2 military power filters, and then additional upgrades such as Gen 3. So, that right there is, another 150 to 300K, then another 500K, and then the circuit boards are like only 150K for all 15. Relays are like 30K a piece, so maybe another 150, and the power filters are like 50, 80K, something like that. So we'll just call that one $1 million. I didn't even try the math. We'll just call it $1 million. So for going 1 to 2, if you have all foundry rate graphics cards, in my opinion, is extremely cheap. So now you're sitting at a Bitcoin farm level 2 with a 25 card capacity. If you put in the work, if you grind interchange and really, really grind it and get all 25 cards in raid, it is absolutely worth it. And those graphics cards, if they are found in raid, you can sell them later in the wipe for like 500,000-600,000, and you're gonna be sitting pretty on a whole mountain of cash. And as you find more in raid, you can swap them out with non-found in raid cards, and you can just sit on the found in raid ones. As for Bitcoin farm level 3, you have 10 gauge, 25 CPU fans, 15 tube, 1 tank battery, and 10 motors. Honestly, what is this, 350K? Then you got like 700K here. Then you got another 150, and then probably 250K to 500K, and the gauges are probably another 500K. So we'll call this one over 2 mil. And you also need solar power, which is pretty pricey. But I would say Bitcoin farm level 2 is where most of us are going to stop. This is where I stopped last wipe. I had all 25 cards in, and after that, I just did not manage to really put in any effort towards 3. Now, if you are going for solar power, which is worth it, the sooner you get it, the better. I just haven't been grinding the last few days. And it's just one of those things like, is it worth it to you? How much are you going to play the game? How often are you going to be on? How many cards you got? Are you going to buy graphics cards? There's a whole bunch of different variables in this question that I'm asked super, super often. I mean, it's almost daily at this point. Is Bitcoin farm worth it this wipe? And like I said, if you're not buying graphics cards, you're literally just getting free Bitcoin. It's as simple as that, because you should be doing all your other crafts right now. I don't know why my scab case isn't going, but you guys get the point, man. Like, you should be doing all the other crafts, and you can see that I have my boost generator going. Right now, I haven't been doing nutrition because I ran out of shit for sugar, but I've been making sugar pretty much constantly up until yesterday. The workbench, I'm usually doing the plier crafts every 15 minutes, which I made a video about. It's going to be right here. Super profitable. Let's get one rolling now, actually. And down here in the lavatory, if you can, make rip stops, make shit that's profitable. So doing the lab doesn't need power, though. Let's just make that very clear for the one guy who's going to comment about that. You should be doing your crafts, even making Salewas with your car medkits and shit. Like, this is a really, really good one in my personal opinion if you find any car med kits on your scav. There's so many different crafts you should be doing and maximizing in your hideout. And, you know, if you're not, that's on you. So it really is up to you if you're going to make Bitcoin farm profitable by doing all your other crafting, doing all the other work that you have to do. And I'm going to be honest, it's really tedious, it's annoying, but at the end of the day, it is worth it in my personal opinion. So hopefully this gave you some sort of insight, and I can stop getting the question constantly. I don't mind the extra comments. It certainly helps with the YouTube algorithm, but if you guys are going to ask me this much, I have to make a video about it to at least satisfy the viewers, man. So that's my opinion on Bitcoin farm. Level 1 and 2, absolutely worth it. Once you get to level 3, you're putting a ton of resources into solar power and then getting Bitcoin farm level 3. So it's really up to you. How much do you play the game? Do you play it a lot? Absolutely Bitcoin farm level 3. Farm the cards, though. Don't buy the cards. If you're buying the graphics cards, that's where you're losing the most money, in my opinion, because of the nerfs to the Bitcoin farm. It's just not worth it in the long run. You have to play the entire wipe just to get all your money back, and it's just not worth it. Just run better gear and, you know, go farm some tech. So, guys, it's going to be the video for today. Make sure you drop that like, subscribe, sponsored equipment description below. It's going to be it for me. Thanks for stopping by. I'm out.